Hey, what's up, guys? So I've been having a decent amount of people come through the stream asking about DeathBlade PvP and how to improve or what builds to run and such. So I plan on making multiple videos for DeathBlade PvP. I decided to start with this one. This one's more of like a broad tips, how to play the class effectively, I would say. So I want to start off real quick. The first tip I want to give is confirm your damage. That is one of the biggest mistakes I see new players make on DeathBlade is wasting damage. DeathBlade has really long cooldowns on their damage abilities. Their other abilities have low cooldowns, but their damage abilities have long cooldowns. So you want to make sure that you can get that damage off. Now, how do you do this? First way, you force a roll. So there's the get up mechanic in the game. When people get knocked down, they can press space and get back up. So, but then there's a cooldown for them to use it again. So after you see someone roll, or you force somebody roll, you can capitalize on that by knocking them down again and doing damage. Another way to do damage is to do it off of a combo. I will do a combo in the future. I'll do a combo video in the future. All the different combos you can do. I will also do a build video, different builds you can run. DeathBlade can run multiple builds, but again, the second way to confirm damage is to do a combo, chain your abilities, get damage off. Third way is to capitalize on your teammate's CC. You have to be careful with this one. Again, I'm going to make a video for this as well. A lot of classes, you have to be careful who's on your team because they will set up their own damage. That's big damage and you don't want to ruin their damage. So that's kind of the end of the first tip. Second tip is know your role. What are you supposed to do in a PvP game as DeathBlade? In a lower level lobbies, you know, when ranked first comes out or whatever, when you're playing against people who aren't super good, you can hard carry, you can go balls deep, balls to the wall, destroy people. They don't know how to play against you. But once you start going up against decent players, people know how to play against Blade. So what does your role become in a experienced game? You are looking to confirm your damage, but outside of that, when your cooldowns are down, what do? There's two main things. Either you peel for your team or you set damage up for your team. That's pretty dependent on your team comp. But you have a lot of tools, you have a lot of CC, you also have super armor to set up damage for your team or keep enemies off your teammates. So that's very important to keep in mind. Now, the last tip, this one is really big, is use your identity, your surge, and your awakening abilities effectively and correctly. So I'm gonna do some quick demonstration real quick. For your surge, you generate orbs by doing damage to enemies, right? The more orbs you have, once you activate this ability, you get attack speed, attack power, and movement speed. So if I activate with 3 orbs, I use the ability, it's going to do big damage. The swing also has much longer range the more orbs that you have. So a big thing for better blades is to look to do damage before you consume the orbs to swing. So a Moonlight Sonic with triple orb is a ton of damage really fast. So the important thing is to try to make sure that you swing before dropping into the next orb. Ideally, in an ideal game, you want to save up till you have 3 orbs, then consume the orbs before you drop into 2 orbs, right? So you have 3 orbs, you know this guy doesn't have roll, you knock him down, you get a moonlight off, you consume it for the surge hit before you drop into the 2 orbs. That's huge damage, that's important. Now obviously you're not always going to be able to save up for 3 orbs. Something to keep in mind about the surge swing is it does give you super armor. This is another super armor that the blade has in their kit. So you can use this defensively. You can also activate it before 3 orbs if you need to finish somebody off. You don't have to wait to have 3 orbs, but in an ideal world, you do wait because that's the highest damage potential. Now moving into the Awakening. If you guys don't know, last 30 seconds of a PvP match, the damage, you do much more damage and you crit way more often. All right, so let's assume you're going the last 30 seconds. This is the most ideal situation. You're going the last 30 seconds. You already got this guy's roll. You have 3 orbs. You knock him up. You swing. You ult. And you immediately swing again. Now, last 30 seconds, that's going to one-shot anyone. So you got to make sure that you are landing that ult. This goes back to the first tip that I gave, confirm damage. If this guy had roll, you can still confirm your ult on somebody that has roll. I summoned a new guy. You can still confirm your ult. All it takes is 1 upper slash, and you immediately ult. You get that for free. They can't roll out of that. That's enough time for you to get them ult off. So even taking out, starting with the triple orb, right? We knock up, we ult, and we immediately swing again. Because your ultimate knocks them up, right? And so if you're immediately swinging, you're gonna hit them before they hit the ground from that knockup. So you're gonna do damage to them with the surge swing before they can roll. That's gonna kill pretty much anybody last 30 seconds. Now, do you have to ult only last 30 seconds? Absolutely not. If you see a good opportunity before the last 30, you can ult. I will usually save it for last 30 seconds unless I get a confirm on 3 people. Sometimes I'll do it with 2, but if I can knock up 3 people before the last 30 seconds, I will ult, because getting the damage off on 3 people is major value. So anyway, this is just a quick, basic tips for DeathBlade on how to play the class. I plan on doing a lot of videos for DeathBlade. I stream on Twitch at General Giant. If you guys want to subscribe to this YouTube or follow me on Twitch or both, that would be fantastic. Thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate you guys so much, and I hope to catch you guys later. Peace out.